Namaste Sabazanalai. Welcome to YouTube channel of Maharshi School. I am Pabitranagar and I am math teacher of this school. So students, I have picked fraction. The name of chapter is fraction. So let's get ready, okay? So fraction. What is fraction? Students normally gets confused over the term fraction. What is fraction? So fraction means, let me write on the board so that you can easily understand this. So what is fraction means? Fraction, what does fraction tells actually? So fraction tells many parts of a whole. What does fraction tells? Fraction tells many parts of a whole. So let's take, what is whole? So let's take a whole part. Either it's circle or it's be rectangular object or any, okay? Now let's let's suppose there are 4 equal parts in this rectangular box. Okay, 4 equal part in this box. There are, I am again repeating this, there are 4 equal parts in this rectangular box, or there are 4 equal parts in circle. 4 equal parts in circle. So if you need only one part of the fraction, then what will you do is, what will you write is 1 out of 4. What is this one? How it came here? Because one part is you needed. Yes? Why did we write here 4? Because there are 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. Okay? So what is this? Number of portion? Number of portion, and this is number of parts, or you can say number of total parts. Okay, now here, let's suppose this is a birthday cake. Let's suppose this is a birthday cake. Okay, so, and you cut into 4 pieces. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You cut it into 4 pieces to distribute to your family. Okay, so now you just pulled out this 4th part. Okay, you just pulled out this one. Okay, so let's just drop this number, or you will get confused. Okay, so let's just pull this out part. How does it look like? It would look like something like this. Yes. So now how will we write this in fraction? How will we write this in fraction is, we will write 1 out of 4. Because what is this 4? How it come here? Because there are 4 equal parts. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 equal parts. That's why we wrote here 4. And why did we write here? Because why did we write here 1? Because we pulled out one portion of 4 parts. Yes. So the meaning, what fraction means? Fraction tells many part of a whole. Or you can also use this fraction is a certain, is okay. You can also write fraction is a certain size of something. So you might have got the meaning of fraction. Fraction is a certain size of something. So this is a whole size of a cake, and you just pulled out one size of the cake. So what is the fraction? What is the fraction? 1 by 4. Again I am saying why. Why? Because 4 is the total parts of the cake and 1 is you pulled out. Yes? So this is the figure of fraction. Okay? So now let me tell one feature along with this. Let me draw. Okay, I don't need to draw actually. Okay, so again here is the 3 parts, 3 equal parts. This one, and this one. So okay, so and now in these 3 equal parts I have just shaded this portion. Now what would be the fraction? Fraction would be 1 by 3. Why 1 by 3? Because there are 3 equal parts. This one is 3. Why did we write here 3? Because there are 3 equal parts. So we have written here 3. And why we have written here 1? Because one portion of the 3 part is shaded. Shaded spelling S-H-A-D-E-D. Okay? One portion of 3 part is shaded. That's why we have written here 1 and we have written here 3 because there are 3 equal parts. Okay, now one more feature of this fraction. What do we call the number that is upon the 3? It is called N-U-M-E-R-A-T-O-R, numerator. The number above the is called numerator, and down the number is called denominator. Again, N-U-M-E-R-A-T-O-R, numerator, D-E-N-O-M-I-N-A-T-O-R, denominator. So this is the simplest feature of fraction. Okay, so let me drop this. Okay, if you want to write this, then pause the video and then write. So now I'm shifting towards the proper fraction, and first I will tell you what is proper fraction. Okay, number 1. First let's write the example of fraction. Example of fraction. What could be the example of fraction? We have wrote here 1 by 3. Yes? 1 by 3. Then also we have written 1 by 4. Yes? Or it can also be 2 by 3, isn't it? If we shaded 2 parts of the 2 portion of the 3 parts, then the fraction would be 2 by 3 or not? Here what would be here? 2. Again I am saying why 2? Because we have shaded 2 parts of 2 portion of the 3 parts. So that's why we have written here 2, and we have written here 3 because there are 3 equal parts. Okay. So you have already got the term fraction. So number 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 2 by 3, there are numerous all the fractions also, 4 by 9, isn't it? So 4 by 9, they can be also. So what is proper fraction now? As I already told you, the numerator and what is denominator. Okay, so as I have already told you, the numerator and denominator. So it would be easy that if I tell you what is proper fraction and improper fraction, you can easily distinguish. Okay, so what is proper fraction is, let's take 1 by 3 and I will give the example. If numerator of the fraction is less than, if numerator of the fraction is less than the denominator, if numerator of the fraction is less than the denominator, then the fraction is supposed to be proper fraction. Okay, now let's take this also. 1/4. Tell me, is it improper fraction? Obviously it is because the numerator of the fraction is less than the denominator. That's why this is proper fraction. Okay, now, so if I give you question here, 3/2. Okay, if I give you the question 3/2, then would it be proper fraction? No, this is not proper fraction. This is not proper fraction. Why? Why this is not proper fraction? Because the numerator is greater. Okay, because the numerator is greater than the denominator. What I said, what is proper fraction? Proper fraction, what is proper fraction? If numerator of the fraction is less. Numerator of the fraction is less because denominator 4 is greater than 1. Yes or no? So 1 is numerator and it is less than 4. But here 3, that is numerator, is greater than 2, that is denominator. That's why this is not proper fraction. Again, if you want to copy this down, then please pause the video and then copy this. Here, and you copy. So I am going to drop this. Okay. Okay, now second is improper fraction. Now, what is improper fraction? Let's take this example. 3/2. If numerator of the fraction is greater than denominator, then this fraction is supposed to be improper fraction. Again, I am saying why. So the number numerator is greater than 2. That's why this fraction is improper fraction. Okay. So after this, after knowing what is proper fraction, what is improper fraction, there is also one mixed fraction that I will teach you later. Okay. So now I am going towards addition and subtraction. This is the basic thing that you should know about the fraction. Okay, so I am going to draw this. Okay, let's draw this also. Okay, now subtraction. Okay, that's fine. Now let's do first addition of like terms. Addition of like terms. Now, did I teach you what is like term? No, I haven't taught you what is like term. So now let's get into this first. Okay, addition we will do it later. First, I will tell you what is like terms. If this of two or more than fractions are same, or you can say common. Okay, so here is a definition of like term. If the denominator of two or more than fractions are same, then you can say these fractions are like term. For example, so let's take 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is one fraction. Okay, so if there is also another fraction 2 by 3, then there is a sign of addition. Okay, then these two fractions would be known as like terms. Okay, then these two fractions would be known as like terms. So, okay, now like terms. Okay, now 1 by 3. How would we add these two fractions? So, if again there is a benefit of like terms. Okay, let me tell you what. So, if the denominators are common or denominators are same, then what we can do is we can just directly write here 3. So, why we have written here 3? I will tell you later. Just hold on. So, now we will do 1, 2. Now, what we will do is we will divide 3 by 3. We will divide 3 out by 3. What is the quotient of this division? 3 ones are 3. So we are going to write this one over here. Got it? Plus 2, this 2 into. Now again, what we are going to do is we are going to divide this 3 out of 3. 3. Same, 3 ones are 3 minus. So we are going to write this one over here. Okay. Now 1 ones are 1 plus 2 ones are 2 divided by 3. Yes. Is equal to 3 out of 3. And do you know what? If such things comes around, then what you have to do is 3 by 3 is 3 divided by 3. So what would be the answer is 1. How? Because 3 divides 3 means there would left 1 is the quotient. That's why we have written here 1. Okay. Now your question was remaining. How we have written here 3. There is a simple trick in like terms. If the fractions are like terms, then what you can do is, if there is addition, then the sum of numerator is divided by the same denominator. Okay, is it proved or not? The sum of here, look at here, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2, these are the numerators, isn't it? These are the numerators of both the fraction 1 and 2. Okay, 1 plus 2 is 3 and this 3. And what I have written here, same denominator. So same denominator 3, 3. These are the denominators I have written here. Yes. Again I am saying the sum of numerator, sum means what? Addition, isn't it? Oh, if there was sign minus, then what would be here? The difference, isn't it? If there was a plus sign there, then here would be sum, or if here would be minus, then here would be difference. Okay, difference of numerator. Then okay, in subtraction, what would be here? minus. Okay, so as this is the addition. Now, okay, don't worry, today I am going to teach you only like term. Okay, so probably you might have got the meaning of fraction. Okay, you might have got the meaning of fraction. So let's do some more addition. Okay, number 1. Let's take 3 by 2 plus 2 by 2. Okay, so number 8. What was the tricky thing about the addition of like terms? Sum of the numerator, isn't it? Sum of numerators divided by same denominator. So what would be the answer? 3 plus 2 is 5 and 2. And here is your answer. Okay. Now number 2. Let's take 2 by 3 plus 1 by, let's not take 1 by, let's take here 1 by 3 and 1 by 3. Okay, so again, what's the tricky thing you have to use is sum of the numerator and same denominator. Okay, so 1 plus 1 is 2 and is divided by 3. Here is your answer. Isn't this simple? Okay, so what you might have got what is proper fraction, what is improper fraction, and what is like term, and how do we add the like terms. Here I have given 2 examples. Okay, you can pause the video and you can copy it down. Okay, so shall we go to the subtraction of like terms? Okay, I haven't dropped this because I am going to use this example. Subtraction of like terms. So here is minus. So as I said earlier, what tricky thing you have to use is the difference of numerator. The difference of numerator is divided by the same denominator, 1 by 2. Got it? Okay. So number 1 is done. Okay, let's take number 2. Let me think. Okay. 3 by 4 is subtracted by 1 by 4. Okay, what would be the answer now? Let's take up. And remember that your equals to sign is should be just opposite to the divide line. Okay, so what you have to do is same denominator and the difference of numerator. So 3 minus 1. What is 3 minus 1? Answer is 2 by 4. Okay, so again here what it could be your answer, but no, you can also change this into simplest form. Okay, changing into simplest form I will teach you later, because you have to learn, as I mentioned earlier, you have to learn mixed fraction also. We will learn changing fraction in the simplest